is the record button hit. Can you see me?
Yes.
First piece of fitness equipment that I ever made, like 25 years ago maybe, was this. It's got a car axle welded into a sledgehammer. Okay? Reason I like this is it's not to hit tires with. Okay? Anybody that does that, the round handle, it twists, it goes all sideways. It's not very good. It's kind of like Keanu holding the camera sideways. Sometimes he does that, sometimes it'll hit your shin. But anyway, what this is a joint mobility, shoulder mobility thing. So, anytime you do grappling or boxing or anything, you're going to have problems with your shoulders. It's going to happen. As you get older, you have problems with your shoulders. So, what I use this for is first just to start off really light with it and figure out where my shoulder problem's at. Okay? And then as you start warming your shoulder joint up, start doing more around. And you don't want to be...
You're too close. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Scoot back. How's this?
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So, you know, if you swing like this, you'll get to a spot right about here where your shoulder has to flip. Okay? And that's usually where people have a lot of problems, right here. And that will roll in your hand to come around. I have a lot of problems with my right shoulder. Okay? It's been dislocated a couple times and all kinds of shredded up. So, here with this, right about here, if I try to power through it, I'm going to end up hurting my shoulder. So you've got to kind of, you know, use this as it feels best. Okay? And as you start to free up your shoulder, it's called a frozen joint. And as the shoulder starts to warm up, you can, you know, use this more. Okay? If you want to research what a frozen joint is, there's a lot out there about that. But this helps with that. So, and you can do all kinds of other shoulder mobility things with it. I used to practice my ninjutsu with it. Shoulder workouts. That's honestly what I first used it for. Okay, the next thing with grappling and stuff, and anything that you're doing with shoulder problems, there's this thing that I've always enjoyed doing. It's called teacupping. And I first saw this from, I don't remember what it was. It's a Shaolin Do thing I used to take whenever I was a kid. And what teacupping is this is going to look crazy, but that's okay. You can do this in the privacy of your own home, in your bathroom. Nobody will ever know. Okay? Just because I'm doing it in public, that just means I don't mind looking silly. So, I'm going to start with this. Okay? So, here, I lost one. It done rolled all the way over here. Alright, there's you. Alright. Totally stupid looking. Understand, just keep the privacy of the bathroom thought in here, and you can do it on your own, and whatever you do is totally yours. So the goal of this is to keep it turned upright, okay? So imagine a teacup full of water. What you're doing is with your shoulder movement and your hand articulation, you're keeping that teacup from spilling. And you're rotating this motion all the way around. Rotate inside like that, and rotate outside. And then you can get two of them going, okay? As you get more familiar with this, you can get two of them going. So I have so outside, up. Once again, imagine these are teacups full of water. Whenever you make a mistake, they tell you, especially if it's over your head. Okay? Now you can, we got somebody coming in, it's going to say, a new person, they're going to say, what the heck are you doing? Totally looking silly, so just bear with me for a second.
It's all right.
That's all right. Now, I'm going to totally mess this up because this is a lot more challenging. You can use heavier stuff. The taller the thing, the harder it is. This, pretty easy. Something like that that's going to move around, a whole different world of hardness. with the bathroom comment before. That's totally wrong. Totally different thing, okay? So, I will try to do this. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, super hard. And the key is to not lose it. And once you get better with one, then you can try to do two. Totally different effort. What you're doing is your shoulders and your arms and your body is gonna get a coordination in some of the connective tissue and some of the quick twitch fibers to try to quickly adjust. Totally good exercise for shoulder mobility, as well as just understanding your body's orientation in space. It's like crazy sounding, but it helps with athletics stuff. And all good, and it makes you grow up to be big and strong and hair on your chest, and it'll do everything for you. It'll make you taller. All right, thanks. Cutter, kid.